everybody knows the slightest thing is off and you just up ahead. Yeah, that dowel pin is snapped off. This was loose too. They were never torqued.
So you...
I don't think it bent any valve.
you just tightened it back up?
It would be very nice if it was not an issue. Nothing like dropping a stainless bolt inside an engine so you can't fish it out with a radiator. It's tightened up against the dowel pin. You gotta look at the washer, it's crooked. Yeah, that dowel pin is snapped off. Unbelievable.
So what happened when it was installed? Was it installed incorrectly?
I mean, there's definitely an installation error here because you shouldn't be smashing in the dowel pin with the washer. It should lay flat.
Yeah, that whole thing is like warped almost. Bent.
Looks like this engine's thrown a rocker before. Look at this cam load, it's torn up.
Did it throw a rocker now?
No.
So you...
I don't think it bent any valves. None of the valves on this cam are actually being pushed open. It's just a matter of what the fuck we want to do about that.
That is a shame. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Hopefully it's a relatively quick fix as you put in a ton of work on this. And really just we're getting it ready, hopefully for the dyno. And unfortunately, we're having some issues. Tried replacing sensors and all kinds of stuff, but this would explain why I couldn't get it running right, I guess.
Oh, it is loose.
Maybe that's it.
This was loose too. They were never torqued.
I mean, realistically though, if there's no damage, what are we looking at to get this show on the road here?
I don't know. This is fucked.
Well, I'll let you know. Just so we're clear, you just tightened it back up?
Well, I didn't just tighten it up.
What'd you do?
I took it apart.
Looked at
the
it.
dowel pin kind of just popped out. And that's how the cam gear was able to spin on the cam because the bolt was loose and there was no dowel pin in it. Luckily, it doesn't look like there's any bent valve.
Doesn't look like there's any bent valves. That's good.
Yeah.
When the cam stopped, it wasn't pushing any of the valves open. That's lucky. So what are you going to just RTV it back on?
I mean, not the way that it was.
No.
We don't RTV the entire gasket. But nonetheless, yeah, put it back in time, tighten everything back up.
Okay.
It would be very nice if it was not an issue.
That may be your luckiest day.
Not mine, Joel's.
Joel's luckiest day. Yeah. Without him even realizing it.
Everybody knows the slightest thing is off and you're just fucking up ahead. These SRs.
Hit the ground.
Can we grab that?
Yeah. Careful over the engine there.
Spark plugs are in.
Oh. I feel like you've dropped one of these before in an SR.
Mm-hmm. I was cussing pretty good on that day.
Yeah, I remember that. That was Luis.
Nothing like dropping a stainless bolt inside an engine so you can't fish it out with a radiator. This fucking screw's been stripped before. first couple of threads are all gone.
Who needs them? All right, Joel. So Aaron's over there welding some new bits for you. Ooh, I really like this one. I like them both. This was the other one, right?
Yeah, because I like the new one better than the old one.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I like this one too. I really do. I think it fits like with that catch can well, but this is like that big Mercedes logo, you know?
Yeah. It definitely would have more room to work with and stuff, you know. You can.
It's like crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really great.
Yeah, because you definitely, with smaller stuff, you...
Sorry, don't mind me.
That's okay. You start to, you have the limitations of the sort of crispness. With this piece of round stock that was in my box, yeah.
Oh.
I looked at the box.
Oh, you box. Dude, I gotta get you a box. We got plenty of boxes.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Good, that's much bigger too. You saw the little one that was on there, right? This was the small non-ventable catch can. It's real tiny, just for like literally like maybe 8 ounces, maybe. Did he tell you what was happening on the dyno? How the coolant started to explode from the radiator?
No.
Yeah. So we don't know if it's pushing coolant or if there was maybe some like issue because there was like nowhere for it to go, you know?
Yeah, because the other one doesn't have a hole or anything for it to, you know.
No. Or vent, yeah. So I'm kind of hoping that, but it was like the first pull on E85 and it was just like, yeah.
Because the air's got to have somewhere to go.
I mean, Joel said he was like, I'm surprised it made it this far, honestly. He's a good sport. But anyway, yeah, I'll let you finish up with this and we'll check back with Joel's 240. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if you could see here. it bowed a little bit because of all the pressure. I'll tell you one thing, this radiator cap held on for dear life. Damn. That looks so cool. Babe, do you see this?
Yeah.
That looks so good, right? I really like that.
Whose car is this again?
Who? Brian.
Every time it comes hitting the vibrates, it moves across that valve.